I'm Casey and I identify as pansexual. Pansexual is a more inclusive term for bisexual, so it includes the trans community rather than just male or female. I was 11 or 12 when I first came out, and before then I'd always kind of knew that I liked girls or I liked other genders, but it was never a big thing to me. It wasn't really something that I told people or that I knew ever since I was a kid. And then when I turned 11, obviously, as kids grow up, they start to say things. You hear a lot more about that kind of side of it. And so I thought I'd come out. I came out to my mum because I'm quite close with her. We're like best friends. And so I was really excited because I was like sharing this part of me with her that nobody else had knew before, and because she's my closest family member, so I felt like maybe it'd bring us closer together or something like that. I'd met this girl and I really fancied her, and I shared it with her. I didn't really know what pansexual was, I didn't really put a label on it, I just told her that I liked a girl, and so maybe she took that to mean as I identified as a lesbian, or because obviously I didn't understand what any of that was back then. I was surprised. I figured she'd take it a lot better than she did. She wasn't like anti about it or anything, she was just a bit misunderstanding. She didn't really get it. She tried to brush it under the carpet, as it were. She didn't really understand or try to understand because it was foreign to her. Because I was so little, she hid it from me quite well, so I couldn't really tell until I was older, and then I looked back and thought maybe she wasn't that okay with it in the start. I think she's getting there, she's trying to understand, but it's still a bit foreign to her. She doesn't really get it. My nan, who I'm also really close to, and she was much more understanding. I think coming out should not be a thing for young queer people in this age. I think that it should just be accepted as the norm, and a key piece of advice I'd give is think it through really well before you say anything, and tell people that you really trust before you tell maybe your less close friends.